After installing ArcInfo, you may have noticed there are several applications in the programs group. So if I click on Start and I go to all programs and take a look inside of here, I have several things going on in here. So we have ArcMap. I'm going to kind of start in a random order here. And this is generally used to create maps and analyze data. ArcMap represents geographic information as a collection of layers and other elements in a map. Common map elements include the data frame containing map layers for a given extent, plus a scale bar, north arrow, title, descriptive text, a symbol, legend, and so on. And then Arc Catalog, which is all the way up here at the top, is like Windows Explorer. It can be used to organize GIS files. When moving ArcGIS files or doing file management, you want to always use the Arc Catalog. There are many little companion files that are associated with what seems to be a single file when you look at it in ArcGIS. So you'll need to make sure that those 6 or 7 files that are part of that single file in GIS all get moved at the same time. And to make sure that happens, you want to use Arc Catalog. Next one is Arcine. Arcine is a 3D viewer well suited for generating perspective scenes, allowing you to navigate and interact with your 3D features and raster data. Of course, those fancy terms may not mean anything to you right now, but we will explore some of that much later. Arcine supports complex 3D line symbology, texture mapping, as well as surface creation and display of tints. All data is loaded into memory, allowing for fast navigation, pan, and zoom functionality. So of course having a lot of memory might help with this application. Vector features are rendered as vectors, and raster data is either downsampled or configured into fixed number of rows and columns you can set. Next one is ArcGlobe. ArcGlobe is part of 3D Analyst extension. This application is generally designed to be used with very large data sets and allows for seamless visualization of both raster and feature data. This is kind of like Google Earth. It is based on a global view with all data projected into a globe cube projection and displayed at varying levels of detail, which they call LODs, organized into tiles. For maximum performance, cache your data to organize and copy source data into your tiled LODs. Vector features are generally rasterized and displayed according to their associated LOD, which assists in very fast navigation and display. And of course, we'll explain all of that much later. I'm just trying to give you an introduction of what ArcGlobe does generally. And then of course, we've already took a look inside of the Arc Administrator, and the Arc Administrator is used to manage the licensing of your ArcInfo application. Then we have 3 other things here. We have some desktop tools, we have some help things here, and then we have Python, which is a programming language. So ArcGIS works very well with Python. It apparently also uses Java and a couple other programming languages. So if you have a lot of tasks that you want to do that are kind of repetitious, Python is a great thing to use, which we'll cover in much later tutorials.